Listen up! May I have your attention, please?
Don't move!
Money,
I'm gonna die.
watches, jewelry. Everyone cooperates. Nobody dies.
Come on, put it in here. Come on.
Take it all, boys.
Yeah, hurry up,
Take
we'll put it
everything
in.
they got. Let's go. Get.
Hurry up, let's go! Gotta go!
What do we have here? Get out. This here is a Yankee sharpshooter. How many of my brothers did you put in their grave?
Not enough.
Hey, boys.
All right, let's see. 3 kings.
How much do I owe you?
Well, Malone, 10.
Just getting some money. Square?
Square candle, man.
Outside. Now. Leave it.
One more round.
Did you have to hit me so hard?
It had to look real.
What the hell are you doing in Kansas City anyway? Aren't you supposed to be in Chicago?
I'm asking the questions, and the question is, what are you doing in Kansas City apart from drinking, whoring, gambling?
I'm not drunk.
You don't deny the other two, then?
I'm making connections, meeting lowlives, trying to figure out who's been knocking over the banks, like we agreed.
Well, you can add train robbery to your list.
What? Who robs a train?
That's what you're supposed to be figuring out. But it looks like you haven't made any progress at all.
Oh, you want progress? Oh. Missouri Railroad money. How much you want to bet that is connected to the robbery?
Where'd you get this?
One of my many connections.
Except you had no idea about the train robbery. This is just pure dumb luck.
You know, Father,
You can be a real son.
Oh, before I forget, your ma's shortbreads. And she's worried to death about you too, you know. It's a wee bit crumbled. I'm sorry I sat on it in the train. The governor hired the Pinkertons to solve this string of robberies, you see. I thought you could at least identify the culprits, huh? But I was wrong, and so I've brought someone else in on the case.
well, no, I don't need anyone taking over my investigation. I am making progress, okay? It just takes time.
Time is something we don't have, and so I've brought my best man on the job.
What's his name?
Warne. Kate Warne. Kate!
A woman? You're replacing me with a woman? You're joking, right?
You know, I never joke. Behave yourself. Well, you haven't uttered a word since she got here.
What the hell is she doing?
She's investigating the area, searching for evidence. It's a technique you might want to learn from her.
It's nothing a woman can teach me. Who's ever heard of a lady detective anyway?
No one. That's the point.
Why didn't you tell me about her?
Because I knew you'd react this way. Need I remind you that Governor Fletcher is unhappy with the way in which our investigation is proceeding?
So replacing me with a woman is my punishment.
Would it make you feel better if I replaced you with a man?
Yes, it would.
I found something.
A button. Congratulations.
It's rubber, non-reflective, used on sharpshooters' jackets to prevent glare.
So?
It says NRCO, Novelty Rubber Company. They only made buttons for the North, 1st United States sharpshooters.
So our victim was a Union soldier coming home from the war.
And likely killed because of it.
How do you know that?
Witnesses on the train say the victim caused no trouble. Since Union sharpshooters were hated by Confederate soldiers, it's likely our killer was a Confederate bushwhacker looking for revenge.
Bushwhacker, so maybe this robbery is politically motivated.
It's a possibility we should consider given the current circumstances.
Ha! Now we've got something. See? Wee Willie, would you kindly escort Mrs. Warne to her accommodations?
Father never paid out to rent me a house.
I thought you liked the Dubois Hotel.
I do. It's the principle of it.
Oh, so you do have principles.
If you're such a good detective, how come I've never heard of you?
Maybe because you're not such a good detective?
So, she planned to attend costume balls?
They're disguises.
Well, why so many? All you need is a story and a smile.
Easy for Pinkerton men. A woman, as always, must do more. Have you noticed something, Will?
No?
Your father had told me this house hadn't had a renter in 6 months yet. No cobwebs, no dust on the floor needing sweeping. Curious.
How long have you worked for the Pinkertons, Miss Warne?
Since '56. And it's Mrs. Warren.
Oh. And where's Mr. Warne?
Dead.
Oh. My regrets.
Yes, well, what we need to do is lure these bushwhackers out of hiding.
How?
Allan mentioned you may have money from the robbery.
Allan?
That is his name.
Agents call him Mr. Pinkerton.
The money?
Right.
I have the serial numbers from the money that was stolen from the train. It's from the robbery. What was the name of the man who gave you this note?
Malone. It's on me, Candleman.
Thanks.
It's the least I could do before you hang.
What are you yakking about?
That money I won from you at poker.
Ain't counterfeit. It's good money.
Oh, the hell it is. Went to settle my debt at the hotel office. They wouldn't take it on account of police looking for money issued by the Missouri Railroad. If you're a train robber, you're gonna hang.
Didn't rob no train.
Well, where the hell did you get that bill?
I don't know. Don't remember.
It's too bad. Because you could make a lot of money if you did remember. And train robbers got 35,000 railroad dollars, and they need to get rid of it smarter than passing it on to poker losers like you. They need someone to buy it with U.S. cash money. Then they move it. Nebraska, Dakota, maybe even Texas.
You don't got no cash money to buy it.
But I'm someone who does. Your cut would be 3 cents on the dollar. You do the figures on that one, Malone? It's $1,050. And to get it, all you gotta do is set up a little greeting between me and your train robbing pals.
You move and I shoot.
No need to shoot, man. No need.
Put your hands in the air.
You don't strike me as the type of person to shoot a man in the back. Oh, 44. My opinion, those big things loosen up too much. Let me see it.
Stay where you are.
This ain't what you think. I'm just pulling up some rot from your porch.
Stay where you are.
See, the wedge pin is loose. The chamber and the barrel have moved forward, and the hammer can't get a good hit at the percussion cap. There. Should be fine.
You can put your hands down.
Thank you.
You would be.
John Bell. I care for the property in exchange for space in the tack room.
I'm Mrs. Warren. Not to sound ungrateful, Mr. Bell, but I came here for quiet.
Fully understand. I'll stay out of your way. The war caused a terrible conflagration in the state. It may be over, but the embers are still burning red hot.
I'll be fine.
Candleman said you wanted to talk. So talk.
You're giving your stolen money to a bunch of two-bit peckerwoods.
Lucky for you fellas, I know a woman by the name of Mrs. Cordelia Fisk.
She's the daughter of a rich man, which in turn makes her a rich woman.
Never heard of her.
Her husband fought in the 5th Georgia Cavalry. One day, stumbled upon a group of Yankees arguing who the better shot was. So began her widowhood.
Yankee vermin made widows and orphans out of half the South.
That's right. As a consequence, she's eager to help your cause. She'll take your railroad money and give you money that you can now use. Won't even charge you a penny.
But you will.
That's what I do. 20 cents on the dollar, and that's a bargain.
Where is this fancy Georgia widow lady?
She's here, visiting a sick aunt. Can't say for how long, though.
And where did you fight during the war?
I was young, but I joined the 12th Virginia. Fought at the Siege of Petersburg.
And you must have known Brigadier Louis Armistead.
No, I didn't. He died at Pickett's Charge, Gettysburg.
We know where to find you.
Enjoy your day, fellas.
That aunt, she's still kicking?
No one invited me to a funeral.
Then you better put your boots on.
So, turns out, we're interested in Mrs. Cordelia Fisk's offer to exchange our money.
What's she getting for that money?
We got something coming that ain't just gonna revenge the war. It's gonna start it all over again. You can tell her that.
What the hell are you talking about?
Your grandchildren are gonna read about this in their history books.
Did you hear that? Someone's out there. You've been followed.
Let's get after him, boy.
What the hell is that fool doing? He has ruined the entire operation. A plan is a plan.
Hey, you're always telling me to use my brain. Well, I used it.
Oh, he used it, all right. And we lost them right where we had them.
Excuse me.
But not all of them. Hey, they're talking about doing something big, something that may start up the war again. We need to find out what's going on. There might be other people
It's all just talk. And you fell for it.
Excuse me. Will made a rational decision. We'll know which of you is right after they meet Mrs. Fisk.
You guys got a key or what?
We don't need one. About that money.
The deal's off. It's too dangerous. Your boss was followed.
He wasn't followed.
Well, it sure wasn't us. Well, either you leave or I do.
Fine. Hey. We're offering you 25 cents on the dollar.
You deal with the widow directly. I still get my cut.
That wasn't the plan.
It is now.
Okay. Then let's meet this Mrs. Fisk.
Fine. But you've been warned. She's a handful.
It's my own damn fault. Or so his mother says. When he was 13, I had him helping runaway slaves escape to Canada. And then he was talking about enlisting. So I took him out of school, had him help me at the agency. I put him in a hot air balloon way up there and had him surveil Confederate troop movements before the Battle of Seven Pines.
Your own son?
Well, somebody else's maybe. And all that excitement made him the man he is today. And now I'm paying the price for it.
We both are. Allan, you don't need to worry about me. I can take care of myself.
It's not you I'm worried about.
I don't think you give him enough credit.
We'll see about that.
Is there a problem, Will?
No. She's expecting us.
Why ain't she here?
There she is.
Mrs. Fisk?
Mr. Smith, charmed to see you again. Well, please, have a seat.
Mrs. Fisk, it's my associate.
Folks, what's your poison?
Beer.
I make that too.
Mint julep, please. Now, Mr. Smith hasn't mentioned your name for good reason, and I'm sure you're a busy man, so to the point. I am interested in your enterprise.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
We spoke of bushwhackers loyal to the Confederacy. I am willing to assist that cause in memory of my dear departed husband, but before I part with my money, sir, do me the courtesy of sharing the details of your enterprise.
If I tell you that I am a bushwhacker, I can hang. If I tell you about any so-called plans, I can hang. But if you trade your money for mine, you're gonna be very happy. And I will not hang.
I just want to make sure that my money's going to a worthy cause.
Avenging your husband's murder, man. There's nothing more worthy. I can't wait for them to get on that train back north.
All right, sir. You've convinced me. But I will have to wire home for the money. My daddy runs my affairs, and he's likely to balk at parting with it without knowing fully its purpose.
I've already explained why I can't say that.
Yes, but what am I to tell him?
You could tell him to go to hell.
Well, I never.
See if I can't settle her down.
Let her go. Stay on your mark.
I forget her. There's other ways to get that money. Let's drink.
All right.
Whoa.
Hello, ma'am. You're coming with us.
You know what, Sugar? There's a black man outside wants to talk to you. Says it's urgent.
Do me a favor. See that stern-looking gentleman over there? Just go dump that beer on him so I can get out of here.
Anything for those lips.
And I thought you should know.
Who put you up to this?
Nobody said. Just concerned about Mrs. Warne. Those men were dangerous.
Why are you telling me?
He seemed to be your friend. I didn't know who else to tell.
Whoever said we were friends?
I saw you at the farm.
I never saw you. Which way did they take her?
Northwest. Can I help? I'm a good shot.
Best to take care of myself.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Stop. Away you go. Miss, come in. The next time my devious son tries to bribe you, you will come to me first. Correct? Did he tell you where he was going?
He didn't tell me nothing.
All right, go on.
I don't know why you need to shackle me. We're all on the same side.
I know, ma'am. But I got my orders.
And what are those orders anyway?
That if you try anything funny, then I gotta kill you. But I don't want to.
Then I guess I won't try anything funny.
What you got there, Roddy?
Since that telegram you gave me, think you've come up with the ransom?
If he wants to see his daughter alive, he will.
And this came from Crowell. What's he saying, Sam?
He's almost ready to do it.
What are you telling him?
What's that say? I'm telling him that he's gonna have the rest of his money soon. And then we can revenge those Yankee bastards.
Amen to that. What the hell's he doing?
Oh, well, you know him. Thinks all the ladies are sweet on him.
Why does he get to guard her?
Because he has to go see Crowell and take him that letter.
Yeah, but you know how Jesse can be. Temperamental with folks.
But you afraid he's gonna hurt that pretty widow lady?
I'm just saying.
What are you looking at, Roddy?
Looking at you, lover boy.
Buy you a drink?
Sure.
And you are gonna tell me where those train robbers are holed up.
Why would I do a thing like that?
Because you need your hands to make candles.
There's no need for this, boys.
You ain't safe with him, ma'am. Given the chance, he would surely do you a grave dishonor.
Like you know anything about honor. You're just Sam's illiterate pack mule.
Gentlemen, please!
Jesse, take a breather.
Thank you. He had me fearing for my safety.
Was nothing.
Would you protect me from him tonight?
I'll stick close by you till morning. Then I gotta go somewheres.
And where do you have to go?
Oh, I can't say, ma'am.
I see. What are you doing here?
Rescuing you.
Do I look like I need rescuing? This is all part of my plan.
What the hell it was?
Fine. Don't believe me.
I won't.
Good.
Good.
Just listen. Roddy, he just left. He went after somebody named Crowell. Does that ring a bell?
Crow? No.
I think it has to do with the something big you were talking about. Let's go.
Horses this way.
You're too slow. Give me those.
I don't think so. I'm in charge. Which way?
Oh, I thought you were in charge.
I am. Now tell me which way.
You are one prickly woman, you know that?
You have no idea.
You see how the tracks are fresher?
They are?
Mm-hmm. You went that way. So you don't know everything.
Whoa.
Now what?
It's Roddy's horse. Let's go.
It's good. The hell's this?
Sam, wake up.
What the hell?
It's the widow. Can't find her anywhere. Look high and low. She's just gone.
Gone. How could she be? That's a woman!
Woman or not, she ain't here.
I don't like it.
Something going on?
Yeah. But
We need to take care of it.
Not yet. First thing we gotta do is replace the ransom money so that we can pay off Crowell. Otherwise, we have failed at our mission.
Well, I know how we can get it.
Driver, mind the ruts, will you?
Hello, boys.
Glad to see you're alive.
What about me?
What do you think?
You just don't want to admit it.
I had a wee chat with your friend, Annalie, and she'll no longer be participating in any of your shenanigans. And this is a telegram from the governor. A stagecoach just got robbed a couple of hours ago. Guard was killed. The question is, are they your bushwhackers?
Maybe. We tracked one of them back to some kind of workshop.
Where we found this. There are maybe a dozen of them lying on a bench. We don't have any idea what it is.
But we think they may have something to do with a man named Crowell.
Good God. A man named Crowell was responsible for thousands of Union deaths in the war. And his speciality is explosives.
We're too late.
What the hell?
It's wax.
He had adequate light from the lamp. Why burn all these candles?
Candles. That's why the candleman had some of that bushwhacker money.
This coal ash wasn't here before. Will, the bomb. Allan, what does this look like?
Coal. Coal torpedoes. The bombs are disguised as lumps of coal.
Put one of these in a boiler or
I'm gonna
furnace?
blow sky high.
Rumor has it, one of those sank the Sultana. 1,700 Union soldiers dead.
Do you think he's targeting another boat?
Could be anything with a boiler. Hospital, factory, a train.
There's a train full of Northern soldiers leaving town in 45 minutes.
Up top, bushwhackers!
We have the Pinkertons! Drop your guns and throw your hands up into the sky!
You okay, boss? Don't you worry about me. You're the last man standing, Jesse. Get the hell out of here.
I'm a James boy. I ain't a coward.
I said, get.
Never mind him. We've got to get to that train.
I didn't see Roddy here.
Wasn't up there either.
He's the least of our worries. Let's go.
That's Roddy.
Carl might be inside. Hands in the air, Roddy. Do it. Turn around slowly and tell us where Corral is.
Who are you? Pinkerton. Allan Pinkerton. This is my son, William. That's Mrs. Kate Warne. She's a sharpshooter.
The Pinkertons National Detective Agency. I've read all about your exploits in the newspaper.
You said you couldn't read. What better cover for a clever man than to pose as a simpleton?
Roddy is Corral.
I guess I'm not the only one here pretending to be something I'm not, am I, Miss Cordelia?
Move away from the coal carts, Crow. Slowly. Hold your fire! Hold your fire. It's coal dust. Start shooting. Everything goes sky high. Easy. Easy. That's it.
Maybe you didn't hear Carl. Pinkertons always get the man.
He has his mother's smile.
And his father's disposition.
Tonight's the night for celebration, Mrs. Warne. We saved hundreds of lives. A drink for you both? Oh, just my luck. Two teetotaling killjoys. Fine then. A toast to the Pinkertons and a job well done. Chicago, here we come.
Now that I might drink to.
There's my girl.
Alas, Chicago. We'll have to wait.
What?
I want you to look around, William. Do you see what I see? This territory is lawless. It's one step from anarchy. Political factions which threaten the very stability of our great nation, the United States.
Save the speech for the train ride home. I don't care.
I simply mean to point out that the Pinkertons would not be at a loss for clientele.
Huzzah for the Pinkertons. Look, I just want to get back to the big city and back to my shortbreads.
And I require trusted eyes and ears in this city. And so you will stay. And Kate, you will be his guiding hand.
My boss?
It's done, William. I shall leave the two of you to hammer out the particulars of your situation. Oh, I almost forgot. Your mother made this quilt for you to keep you warm on winter night. Good night.
will return to my farmhouse.
On the next Pinkertons.
I will find your father's murderer. You can count on that.
You can't strand me here in Kansas City with him.
My father accused Clay of embezzling company money.
You're rather direct for a woman.
We're merely here to assure Mrs. Bullington that justice will be served.
Just remember that it's me who's serving justice.